Let's see how fast we can get people in here. Sit that there. Josh, number 1. Number 1. Jack Ross, number 2. Almost got there, buddy. I responded to your email, by the way, and I responded to it almost immediately, and I haven't gotten a response from you yet, so you gotta email me again. You gotta email me your return address. I've heard really, really good things about these packs, so I made sure I went to my LGS and got some. What's up, Derek? Let's see if I can find the stream on YouTube. Pop the chat out like we normally do. There we go. I am live. I will mute myself. No one wants to hear me talk twice. I did receive your first email, Jack. What's up, JLA? Hello, Mr. Corwin. But I need you to send me another email for your return address so I can send you your stuff back. Or some stuff back, I should say. Let's pop this out. Alright, pop out chat. Alright. Getting there. Getting there. How's everybody doing tonight? Nice of you guys to join me here instead of, actually playing with the damn cards. We're gonna just watch me open them. Hopefully, you guys were able to play a little bit today and get your stuff that you wanted. How many people do we have in here? It doesn't... How many people? It's been like way off. It says there's only 3 people in the room right now. I feel like there is more than that. I don't really have a favorite card right now. Not yet, at least. I mean, I got a lot of really good cards out of my pre-release kits. And, I don't know. The flip cards are really cool, and I think they look beautiful in foil. So hopefully I can nab another one of them in foil. And, I don't know. I thought Opt was really cool. And I know that's like, just a common whatever. And I actually did pull one out. But I like the original fact that it was from, I think it's Invasion. So this was a reprint. And it's just a really cheap draw card, and then you can always, it has the scry on it. So, I don't know. I think that's really cool that they brought this back. So, as of right now, a common gets my vote for one of my favorite cards out of the set. What's up, Unsealed? Nice to see you. See if we can get a couple more people in the room. Usually, I like to do around 10. No problem, Mr. Corwin. Like I said, a couple more people, and we'll get cracking. Yeah, the foil lands in this are really, really cool. You get 2, and I have a small secret that I'll share with you guys. We have a couple, so hopefully we'll be able to nab one of each land. Yeah, I got 3. So we'll see what we can get out of them. You know what? I know there's not our normal 10, but let's get started. I want to crack these open. Let's go. Why not? Booster box. So in order to get a buy a box pack, you have to buy it at a participating store. My store sells them for $100 flat. So, $100 plus the buy a box pack. And Talarian just did a video that isn't worth it if you get one of these. And he valued one of these at like $16. I mean, I think that's a pretty fair. It's around there. I would say like more 10-ish, personally. But either way, that means you're getting the box for $90, which is a very good price. So, no complaints. We're gonna skip the uncommons, and we're gonna go right into it. We got Sentinel Totem, Lightning Strike, Bright Reprisal, and our first rare is gonna be okay. Flip card number 1, Treasure Map. Nice. So pay 1, tap, scry 1, and put a landmark counter on the treasure map. If there are 3 or more landmark counters on it, remove those counters and transform it. And then you get Treasure Cove, which is a land. So not bad to start off with a flip card. Not bad at all. Get all 3 planeswalkers in one box. That would be nice, right? I forgot. There is a I put it off to the side. There is an uncommon right now that's worth like $2. I gotta see if I can find it real quick. There was an uncommon. Unclaimed Territory is almost a $3 uncommon. So we are looking for unclaimed territory. Wily Goblin, Bishop of the Bloodstained, Deadeye Quartermaster, and Death Gorge Scavenger. Foil, foil, foil! Queen's Agent. All of his armor is nice and shiny. The foiling on these, I think they are definitely improving the foiling more and more as we get into Magic. Foiling was really nice on Modern 17, and I think they did a really good job foiling Ixalan so far from all the videos I've watched. See. So, Heartless Pillage, Field of Ruin. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my bank account on Iconic Masters, dude. Imperial Erisar and Kinjali's Sunwing. It's 2/3 for 3 flying, and your creatures your opponent control enter tapped. Flip card and a vampire token. Alright. Yeah, Mana Drain is going to start out at $115 card. It's going to be like the chase card of that set for sure. Inspiring Cleric, Deep Root Waters, Sky Terror, and a Sword Point Diplomacy. So reveal the top 3 cards from your library. For each of those cards, put that card into your hand unless any opponent pays 3 life, then exile the rest. The highest card value in this set is Carnage Tyrant at 23 right now. Carnage Tyrant is 23. It goes Vraska, Jace. I'm going to pronounce her name wrong, but I think it's like Hotley or Hotley. I don't know how to pronounce her name. And then it's Growing Rights to Itmalok. Nope. Rallying Roar, Perilous Voyage, Otepic Huntmaster, and Dire Fleet Ravager, Mythic number 1. What's an Orc Pirate Wizard? Well, I can't talk. Menace, Death Touch. When Dire Fleet Ravager enters the battlefield, for each player loses a third of his or her life rounded up. Alright, someone's definitely going to want to counter that pretty fast. There's your Mythic. I want like a foil Carnage Tyrant. It's not too much to ask for. If you pull any of the Planeswalkers, you gotta flip it or rip it. No, I'm not flipping it or ripping it. Rights was like really high at one point. It was like a $20 or $30 card, and then it's just been slowly decreasing. Deathless Ancient and Sunbird's Invocation. Whenever you cast a spell from your hand, reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the spell's converted mana cost. You may cast a card revealed this way with converted mana cost X or less without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. Okay. I don't know, red's the thing, so I definitely think that that you might be able to combine that with cards from Hour. Red is still the thing. What's up, Peter? Oh, there's a foil in this one. It's hard to see on there. It is. You can kind of see the glare on the a little bit on the camera. Verdant Rebirth, Tempest Caller, Thundering Spine Back. Oh, it's in the front. That confuses the shit out of me. Kinjali's Caller, so a foil common, and a Primal Amulet Flip. So this is like my third one. And it's everything costs one less. When you cast an instant sorcery spell, put a charge counter on it. If there's more charge counters, you flip it, and it becomes Primal Wellspring. So 2 flip cards so far. What's up, Jay Shing? Dusk Legion Dreadnought, Trove of Temptation, Call to the Fleet, and River's Rebuke. So that's one of the storyline cards. Number 3. Return all non-land permanent target player controls to their hand. For 6. What's up, Shadow Knight? And there we go. Vicious Conquistador. Belligerent what is that? Brontodon? Brontodon. Bonded Horncrest. And there you go. Growing Rites of Itmalok. Legendary enchantment. 3 flip cards. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. We can take this one and we can put it next to that one. And then they look all pretty next to each other. So 3 flip cards. Not bad. Not a bad way to start the box. Good start. Good start. There you go. There's Duress. That was like $1 common almost in when it was in Eternal only. Obviously now that it's reprinted, it's gonna tank the price, but Duress is a good card. We'll put that off to the side just to see what the price is later. Stormfleet Aerialist, Atzokin Archer, Deadeye Plunderers, and what was that? Mavrin Fine Dusk Apostle. These cards. So it's a legendary creature vampire cleric. Whenever one or more non-vampire, non-token vampires you control attack, create a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. That, mixed in with all these cards from the Vampire Commander deck, you're going to start seeing some awesome, awesome Commander stuff. What's up, Fish? Long time no talk. There you go. There's Opt. Opt's got to come out. Cancel. Cancel's been reprinted quite a bit. Ruthless Gnaw. Raptor Hatchling. Adonto Vanguard. And, oh, there you go. Gishath's Son's Avatar. So we pulled 2 of these in our pre-release kits. Yeah, the best part of the game is listening to me butcher cards. So he's like $6 or $7 right now. He's pretty sweet. So not a bad box so far. I don't know what I don't know 100% really what to expect out of here, but it's all right. It's all right. Sheltering Light, Navigator's Ruin, Raging Sword Tooth, and Mythic number 3, Overflowing Insight. Target player draws 7 cards. Phenax, I'm concentrating more on building. I started to do a Nekusar deck right now, and so Phenax is taking a backseat to like tinkering with it. I wanted to build Nekusar, and I wanted to build Tristani. Then I'll probably revisit Fenax right now. Ooh, foil. That's what we want. We want foils. Dinosaur Stampede, Air Elemental, Snapping Sailback. Okay, so it's not obviously a flip. Priest of the Awakening Sun. So Human Cleric. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may... This focus is killing me. You may reveal a dinosaur card from your hand. If you do, gain 2 life. Pay 5 and sacrifice it. You may search your library for a dinosaur card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your library. And Stormfleet Pyromancer. What's up, Unscrewed? Doing so far. Good box so far. All the party people. I guess we should really go through these for like Opt and Duress right now. Just scroll through them real quick. Keep my eye out for those. And we still haven't seen that uncommon we're looking for. And I already forgot the name of it. It's for about $2 to $3. I feel like whenever I saw it, I would just pull it out. I lost sight of it. Unclaimed Territory. It's $1.91 right now. So, Kumena's Speaker, Rallying Roar, Chart a Course, Deadeye Tracker. So, pay 2, tap, exile 2 target cards from an opponent's graveyard. Deadeye Tracker Explores, which is reveal the top card of your library. Put that card into your hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and then put the card back into your graveyard. And nothing else. Becca! Hello, Becca. Still waiting for the Unclaimed Territory. Trove of Temptation. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, man, it's you know, it's like release night. People are gonna be playing and doing their thing. Trove of Temptation. There's your Unclaimed Territory for $2. Emissary of the Sunrise, and Emperor's Vanguard. Whenever Emperor's Vanguard deals combat damage to a player, it explores. So, there you go. We're like slow rolling this box, but it's a new set, so it's all good. Wanted Scoundrels, Field of Ruin, Marauding Looter, and Angrat's Marauders. Playing poker at the casino. Oh man, I wish I could join you. Big fan of blackjack. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or a player, it deals double that damage instead. 4/4/4/6. High cost on that one. No Opt, no Cancel, no Duress, Deep-Root Waters, Lightning Strike, Seeker Squire, and Ripjaw Raptor. So, whenever Ripjaw Raptor is dealt damage, draw a card. And I believe Ripjaw Raptor is number 1. Am I mistaken right there? No, Carnage Tyrant's number 1. Ripjaw Raptor is $8. Good call. $8. Not bad. So far, so good. Pulling some money out. Scoundrels. Pillar of Origins. That's our first thing, Pillar of Origins. Bellowing Aegisar. Axis of Mortality. Mythic number 3. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may have 2 target players exchange life totals. That sucks. That could be so bad. Alright, so there's 4. And we have like almost half the box to go. We're going to pull at least one more. We got to pull at least one more myth. I hope we can get a Planeswalker. So there's a cancel in there. Inspiring Cleric. Emergent Growth. Drover of the Mighty. Sun Petal Grove, first land. Alright. Can go right into the Tristani deck. Oh! There's your foil. Alright. That's a good pack. That's what we're talking about. Foil Dragon Skull Summit and a Sun Petal Grove. Beautiful. That's what we're talking about. Awesome. That was a good pack right there. I never had a Dragon Skull Summit at all. It's good. It's good. It's good. Perilous Voyage. Shapers of Nature. Thundering Spineback. And Captain Lannery Storm. So he's 2/2 haste. Whenever he attacks, create a colorless treasure artifact token with tap, sacrifice, and add one of any mana to your one mana of any color to your mana pool. And whenever you sacrifice a treasure, he gets +1/+0 till end of turn. So he seems pretty cool. And that's it. So what are his effects? So when it enters the battlefield tapped and lets you control a swamp or a mountain, and then it's just add one or the other. But not bad. $5 for the foil land. Tyrant is going to probably drop to, my guess is like a $15 card. I'm assuming he's going to be about 15 for the remainder once the set levels out. Lightning Rig Crew, Wild Growth Walker, Seeker's Squire, Blue, Fleet Swallower. Whenever it attacks, target player puts the top half of his or her library rounded down into his or her graveyard. Yeah, that's your that goes in your Fenax deck. I think that would go in the Fenax deck. You can't let him attack. Like, you just can't. That's a sweet card. Is there a foil in there? And I think there's a note. Yep. Imperial Aerosar. Look at that foiling. I think they did such a nice job on the foiling in this set. Yeah, you can't hold on. You're not going to be able to hold on to anything out of Ixalan. Nothing. I don't see anything going crazy out of this set, to be honest. I don't. And if it does, it's going to take years because of the print runs of everything recent. So Siren, was that Storm Tamer? It's traumatized with a creature. That is correct. It is traumatized and a creature. Marauding Looter. Beta boosters. Fiery, what is this? Cannonade? Not going to be able to pronounce that. Arcane Adaptation. I don't know what the Arcane Adaptation is worth. I don't think it was one of the top ones. I think it was only a couple $. So it enters the battlefield at creature type. So creatures you control are the chosen type in addition to their types. This is the same for creature spells you control and the cards that are on the battlefield. So I would love to pull at least one Planeswalker out of here. At least one. Favorable Winds, Kite Sail Freebooter, Dire Fleet Captain, Green, Deeproot Champion. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Deeproot Champion. That is it. Cancel again. A lot of cancels in this set. That's definitely not going to be something that's like, you know, whatever. Emergent Growth, Tempest Caller, Merfolk Branchwalker, White. Settle the Wreckage. It's an instant. Exile all attacking creatures target player controls. That player may search his or her library for that many basic land cards, put those cards onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle his or her library. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Depending on You can literally, because the problem is you can thin out their deck so bad if they're going to try to like wipe you out. And then you can thin out their deck, put a lot of land in their hand, and then everything they're going to draw is, you know, they're not going to get stunted drawing by drawing a land when they don't need it. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, hurts less now, hurts more later. Wily Goblin, Steadfast Armasaur, Bellowing Aegisaur. We got, ooh, Sorcerer's Spyglass. Wasn't this something? I think this is one of those cards that people were looking at, or at least it was, I think it was like, it was talked about real early on. So, as Sorcerer's Spyglass enters the battlefield, look at an opponent's hand, then choose any card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. There's a Duress. So we have Rigging Runner. I am paying attention to what's happening in the chat. I'm letting Unscrewed have a good time. Steadfast Armasaur. I know he likes being gay. He's a good sport about it. Savage Stomp. And Argyl's Bloodfast. So, legendary enchantment. Pay 2 life, draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 5 or less life, transform Argyl's Bloodfast. 5 or less life. So you're going to die. Tab, add 1 to your mana pool. Sacrifice, you gain life equal to sacrifice creature's toughness. That's pretty cool. So, 3 flip cards now? Or was that 4 flip cards? I think that's 4 flip cards out of this box already. And we should have 1 more Mythic coming. So it's a $5 card. Is that it? No, did I go too far? Okay, Elaborate Fire Cannon. Bright Reprisal. River Sneak. There's a foil back there, by the way. Hostage Taker. Human Pirate, Hostage Taker. 2/3 for 4. When it enters the battlefield, exile target artifact or creature until Hostage Taker leaves the battlefield. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast that spell. And there is a foil back here. I don't know if that's a foil rare or not. Foil Plains. So we have Hostage Taker and a Foil Plains. And is this from Christine Coy? Jester, you missed a couple good cards. Lookout's Dispersal, Grim Captain's Call, Lurking Chupacabra, Beast Horror. White, Tocatli Honor Guard. So entering the battlefield, creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. And that's it. Couple more packs to go, and we'll open that buy a box pack. We have another Siren Storm Tamer, Raider's Wake, Snapping Sailback. Do we have a foil in this one? Maybe. Sleek Schooner. That's pretty cool. Sleek Schooner. 4/3 for 3, crew 1. And that means that we have Conqueror's Galleon. That's a lot of foils and a lot of flip cards. When it attacks, exile it at the end of combat, return it into the battlefield transformed under your control. It's a 2/10 crew 4. And what does it turn into? I haven't heard much about this card. The Foothold. Tap, add any to your mana pool, pay 2, draw a card, discard a card, pay 4, draw a card, pay 6, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. I think vehicles are going to be in for a very long time, to be honest with you. I don't think vehicles are going anywhere soon. And let's Dire Fleet Ravager. Is that what it is? Conqueror's Galleon, Dire Fleet Ravager. Conqueror's Galleon. Looking at 39 cents for a flip card. Nice. 39 cents. But we have a lot of flip cards. Dusk Legion Dreadnought. Speaking of your vehicles. Raging Swordtooth. Dark Nourishment. And Vraska's Contempt. Is there a foil back there too? Okay, I thought I saw a foil. Vraska's Contempt. Exile target creature or planeswalker, you gain 2 life. Not bad. 3 packs to go? No, there's a lot of packs. Wow. A lot of packs to go. And we have a lot of foils here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foils. Maybe we'll be able to break 8 foils. Makeshift Munitions. Vineshaper Mystic. Stormfleet Spy. Rowdy Crew. Oh, that's the mythic. I was hoping for a Planeswalker. Rowdy Crew. It's a human pirate 3/3 trample. When Rowdy Crew enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards at random. If the 2 cards that share a card that share a card type are discarded this way, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Rowdy Crew. And that's it. There's Opt. Verdant Rebirth. Bishop of the Bloodstained. Air Elemental. Verdant Sun's Avatar. Let's see what that's worth, shall we? 20 cents. You guys are so ridiculous. You guys are so ridiculous. I can't even read the chat, or I would just not be able to open these freaking packs. I literally have to, like, not pay attention. Or else I'll just keep stopping. There's Duress. That was Imperial Lancer. Ranging Raptors. Charging Monstrosar. Come on. Blue. Spell Swindle. I don't know if Spell Swindle was anything. The counter target spell, create X colors treasure artifact tokens where X is that spell's converted mana cost. They have tap, sacrifice, blah, blah, blah. We expect you to join in. No. I'm good. I'm keeping it low-key tonight. I have work in the morning. Spell Swindle is $1.66. I am doing this and I have work tomorrow. What would I do for an alpha pack? Nothing. At all. I would not do anything for an alpha pack. Sleek Schooner. Yeah, go ahead. Fill the chat room. Ixalan's Binding. Deathless Ancient. And we have a Rampaging Ferocidon. You guys are so ridiculous. It's a 3/3 menace. Players can't gain life. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Oh, and a Poyous Interdiction. So that's 8 foils. That's a lot of freaking foils for a box. I'm gonna go back through it and I'll pull out the ops and stuff. This is the second to last pack. Spell Pierce, Grim Captain's Call. Call to the Feast. Raptor Hatchling. Come on. Dreamcaller Siren. I feel like there's a siren in every box. 3/3 for 4. Flash, flying. Dreamcaller Siren can only block creatures with flying. When it enters the battlefield, if you control another pirate, tap up to 2 non-land permanents. And the last pack. There's a duress. That's 3 or 4 duresses out of this box, minimum. Elaborate Fire Cannon. Rigging Runner. Adanto Vanguard. Come on, how are we going to end this box? No Planeswalkers. Waker of the Wilds. Put X +1/+1 counters on target land you control. That land becomes a 0/0 elemental creature. With haste, it's still a land. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright. Well, that was the first box. Let's open up a buy box pack. One of these promos, shall we? So, you got a Herald of the Secret Streams. Creatures you control get +1/+1 counters, and on them can't be blocked. Is that grammatically correct? Or am I just tired? Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on... Oh, I thought it said it gets +1/+1 counters on them. So I read it wrong. I got an Adorned Pouncer. Can I do it again? I missed the whole box. Secret Salvage. So that was that's a waste. Midnight Entourage. Also not so great. Sword Point Diplomacy. So, Sword Point Diplomacy. That's a foil rare. So, foil rare is not bad, right? Renegade Rallier. Foil. Then you have an Island from Rebecca Guai. Mountain from Rebecca. And then you always get you always will get a Burning Suns avatar in every one. Can I let the dog open a pack? I think he's hanging in the other room with my brother right now. My brother came home. So, this is what we'll do. We're going to put this aside. We'll put that over here with this. Over here. And this. How many rares in that pack? You get 2 guaranteed rares, 2 foils, 2 lands, and then the foil rare promo. Richard, are you there? Did you actually miss the entire opening, Richard? Were you having too much fun talking about stuff? Open another pack. I missed it. Let me clean up real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, good luck playing some poker. I don't know. Play a hand or two of blackjack for me. And always play the side bets. Was that the one? Okay, that was the last one. I thought so. Okay. Well, this is what we'll do. Guys, Richard missed most of the box. And I feel really bad. Because he's a patron of mine. And, you know, he always comments. He's a big supporter of the channel. Really nice guy. So, just for Richard, I feel bad. So we'll open another box. Just so he can watch, just so he can actually partake and watch. And because we have to open another box, that means that we have to open another buy box pack with it. I would start a new stream so you can get a new video going. Nah, everyone's just already in here having a good time. We're just gonna roll right into it. No big deal. We'll just go right into it. We didn't pull a Planeswalker. We're not gonna start with the buy box. Buy box is last. We'll leave that right back there. This is all because Richard wasn't paying attention, guys. Blame Richard. Kite Sail, Freebooter, Huntmaster. Ooh, Walk the Plank. I like that card. Vraskid's Contempt at the start, and a foil dual shot. We're going to run through this one a little bit faster, because we just ran through everything else. We pretty much read through all the rest of them, so we know what we're looking for right now. The Cutlass, the Deacon, the Storm Tamer, Sailback, Lightning Strike. You should get some BFZ, so it just rotated to Modern. Shadowed Caravel, and a Forest. So another artifact vehicle. Whenever a creature you control explores, put a +1/+1 counter on Caravel. So a lot of synergy here with either pirates or dinosaurs. A lot of crewing, and a little bit of, you know, I think this set is a lot more cohesive, I guess. Emergent Growth, Inspiring Cleric, Emissary of Sunrise, and a Treasure Map. So another flip card. See how many flip cards we can get. We'll put them in our own pile. I think we got 4 or 5 out of the last one. See you later, JLA. Let's see what we can do, shall we? The Armasar, Grim Captain's Call, Call to the Feast, and a Ferocidon, one of the last ones out of the last box, one of the first ones out of this box. Oh, he's going to go in his own pile. No problem, Gerald. That's what we're all here for. We're all part of the community. We all help each other out. So, Sheltering Light, Favorable Winds, Savage Stomp, and Waker. It's like a reverse box of the last one. We're pulling everything at the end of that box at the beginning of this box. What are the 3 cards you really want to pull? I want to pull a Vraska. That's probably number 1. Hold on. We got the Vine Shaper, the Stormfleet Spy, Drover of the Mighty, Settle the Wreckage. Jack, you're being very, very generous. Hang on to them, buddy. Take care of your collection. Make sure that you have the decks that you want to play. Trust me. It was very generous that you sent anything in the first place. I'm not looking for, you know, freebies. I want everybody to have a good time and be able to do their, you know, I want everybody to be able to play and, you know, trade and do what they got to do to build the decks they want. I did not do pre-release. I've been working overtime nonstop, so I missed pre-release. Sentinel Totem, Wily Goblin, Glorifier of Dusk, and a Repeating Barrage. Deals 3 damage to target creature or player, and it has Raid. Return Repeating Barrage from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only if you attacked with a creature this turn. And a Fathom Fleet Captain. That was pretty quick for our foil rare. Menace. Whenever it attacks, if you control another non-token pirate, focus, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 2/2 black pirate creature token with Menace. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, Hijack, Fog. Alright, so we're going to Heartless Pillage, Field of Ruin, Seeker's Squire, Carnage Tyrant. Boom! There it is. There it is. There's your card you want to pull. There's your mythic. $23. Trample Hexproof. Can't be countered. Alright, so Carnage Tyrant. Very nice. Very nice. Now he's got to pull some Planeswalkers. This might be the box, guys. Maybe this is the box. It has Planeswalkers and a Carnage Tyrant in it. Pull another Rights to Itlimoc, maybe. Maybe. There's a Duress. Wily Goblin. Bellowing Aegisar. Thundering Spineback. Registar Alpha. Alright. Foil Chase. Yeah. Hopefully. Also, just for you guys in the room, I know a lot of you guys are patrons, and I didn't really put a video up of this month, but this is what's going to be given out. We're going to give out this. This was a Prairie Stream I pulled in one of the BFZ boxes. A little scratches on it just from the top loader. But that's a Near Mint Prairie Stream we'll give away to one of the patrons this weekend. Emergent Growth, Lurking Chupacabra, Deadeye Quartermaster, and Starve Extinction. Alright, there's a mythic. Destroy target land. Starve Extinction deals 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Wow. That's pretty cool. I like that. Destroy their land, and it deals 20 damage. Just wipe the board. That's like a red wipe. Nope, mythic. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, Rigging Runner, Steadfast Armisar, Air Elemental, and another Bloodfast. Alright. Like I said, it's the complete opposite. Like, it's the reverse of that last box. Is there a foil in this one too? No, okay, no foil. Elaborate Fire Cannon, the Sword Tooth, Bishop of the Bloodstain. Ah, yes, Rootbound Crag. The lands are much, much harder to get. That was only 2 lands in the last box. So we're at land number 1. Gotta get me some more lands. They're cheap, which is nice, but we want to pull them if I'm already buying boxes, right? Grim Captain's Call, Adonto Vanguard, and Deeproot Champion. Fiery Cannonade. Alright. Uncommon. Foil. Not bad. Still super happy we pulled that Carnage Tyrant. That might make the box. The Dreadnought again. Stormfleet Arsonist. Imperial Aerosar. And Entrancing Melody. Gain control of target creature with converted mana cost of X. Just shoot me another email, Jack, and with just your return address. Let's do another one completely different of of like that email chain, and I'll see if I can get it. And if not, we'll find a way to you know, we'll reach out to each other one way or another. Siren's Storm Tamer, Shapers of Nature, another Cannonade, Goring Ceratops. Is there a foil in this one? Alright, there's at least a foil in this one. 3/3 Double Strike. When it attacks, your other creatures you control double strike till end of turn. Alright. And there's your island. Nice. Foil Island. Who's this one from? Titus Lunter. Alright. Siren's Ruse. Ruse is probably one of my favorite words. Just ruse. What's up, Ronnie? Kumena's Speaker. Inspiring Cleric. Raging Raptors. And... oh, shit! Oh, shit! Nice! Sleeves! Get the sleeves! Look at that. Create a 2/2 black pirate token with menace. Destroy target artifact, creature, or enchantment. And then target player's life total becomes 1. Nice. There we go. There we go. We beat Unsleeved. We got the Planeswalker in box 2. This is the box. Vraska and a Carnage Tyrant. Well, there might be some really good stuff in this box. There might be some... this might be the box, guys. Imperial Lancer, Drover the Mighty, Deadeye Plunderers, and Burning Sun's Avatar. We can afford ramen now. Burning Sun's Avatar. Makeshift Munitions, Emissary of Sunrise, River Sneak, Ashes of the Abhorrent. So players can't cast spells from graveyards or activate abilities of cards in graveyards. Whenever a creature dies, you gain 1 life. That might be worth going in Tristani. You guys can let me know what you think. I feel like that might be a Tristani card, because it's a very gain life deck and token deck, and, you know, that might be good. I'll take your places. Listen, this is all thanks to Mr. Corwin, guys. This box. Makeshift Munitions, the Mystic, the Quartermaster, and the Hostage Taker again. Is there a foil on that one? Nah, it throws me off. Their cards feel a little thicker, so it feels like there's a foil in these. Now we have to thank him. Yes, you have to thank him. I think Hostage Taker was like $3-4. I think. The Schooner, Chupacabra, the Bright Reprisal, and the Blood-Crazed Paladin. Flash, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each creature that died this turn. We need more flip cards. We're low on the flip cards on this one, or we'll just take like another Planeswalker. That'll be fine too. I will put my patrons stuff in the description for you. No problem. Stormfleet Aerialist, Mirfolk Branchwalker. I need a Gideon, a Johnny, Nisa, Voice of Zendikar, Elspeth, Sun's Champion, and Garruk. I don't think I have a lot of those Planeswalkers. Charging Monstrosar. Oh, alright. There's the legendary creature Mirfolk Wizard, Kopala. So spells your components cast that target Mirfolk cost 2 more. Abilities your components activate that target a Mirfolk cost 2 more. So Mirfolk might be a thing now. Ooh, whoa! Foil Duress. That's a good foil to get. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. That's awesome. Guess who's getting fan mail? We'll work something out, man. Duress was a great pool. It's Merfolk, not Mirfolk. Merfolk. I say Mirfolk. Foil Duress, though, was a nice one out of that. It's Merfolk. Like mermen. Or Eugene Merman, the comedian. Favorable wins. Kite Sail Freebooter. Fiery Cannonade. And green, Shaper's Sanctuary. When a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. That's pretty cheap enchantment to get draws. Raider's Wake, the Schooner, Deathless Ancient, and Vanquisher's Banner. We didn't get this one yet. As Banner enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type gets +1/+1. Whenever you cast a creature spell of the chosen type, draw a card. So that is very, very good when you are running a tribal deck. That will probably see a lot of play. Let's go backward. Treasure Token. Island. Ooh! Dousing Dagger. We didn't get that one yet. So when it enters the battlefield, target opponent creates 2/2 plant creature tokens with Defender. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, you may transform the dagger, and it becomes Lost Veil. Tap, add 3 mana of any one color to your mana pool. That's pretty sweet. Thank you for looking that up, Josh. I appreciate that. Foil Duress. I like that card a lot. And oh, so it's getting reprinted in Iconic. So that's probably just going to absolutely butcher the price of Duress. That's getting reprinted a lot then. Either way, good card. 3 flip cards. Some tribal EDH cards. We're doing good. We're pulling cards that we can use for sure. Sentinel Totem. Lightning Rig Crew. Walk the Plank. There you go. Sanguine Sacrament. So there's your gain Ixalan. So you know this reminds me of? This reminds me of Beacon of Immortality. Beacon of Immortality was doubling your life total, and then it just shuffles back into your graveyard, or shuffles back into your deck. Gideon and a Johnny. I have no idea. Alex was telling me the Planeswalkers. All right. All right. So Wild Growth Walker, Imperial Lancer, Chart the Course, and Talani's Skin Shifter. I can't pronounce that. Talani's, I think. Human Shaman. Haste 01. When it attacks, it becomes a copy of another target non-legendary creature attacking creature at end of turn. Until end of turn. I can't talk. I'm so tired. Duress. Ixalan's Binding. Sky Terror. Bishop of Rebirth. Vampire Cleric. What, did you just miss it, Unscrewed? Did you just miss it? Got there before you, buddy. Carnage Tyrant and a Vraska, my friend. Not bad pulls. Not bad at all. But we have Bishop of Rebirth on that one. Just got to get that Jace now. Another Duress. Lookout. Conquistador. Horncrest. Uh-oh. Another foil. Is that the second foil rare out of this box? Sword Point Diplomacy? I think that's the second foil rare. And a Legion's Landing. Look at that. There you go. So reveal the top 3 cards of your library for each of those cards. Put that card into your hand unless an opponent pays 3 life, then exile the rest. And when Legion's Landing enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. When you attack with 3 or more creatures and it transforms to a legendary land, tap to add a plains to your mana pool or create a vampire token with lifelink. I did. I pulled the exact same card out of the buy a box pack. So, but I'm pretty sure, right? Because look, this was out of the same box. So we got 2 in that box. That is very unlikely. That is awesome. Duskborn Sky March. Navigator's Ruin. Call to the Feast. Daring Saboteur. So Human Pirate, it can't be blocked this turn, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Only a couple packs left. You got a Frankenbox. Nice. I love Frankenboxes. They really help mix it up. I'm probably going to do another one of those soon. Heartless Pillage. Imperial Aerosar, Marauding Looter, Dragon Skull Summit. There you go. Land. Land ho. We only have 3 mythics, and there's not many packs left, so hopefully we can get something good. I pulled 4 Walkers is awesome, dude. Those are some good packs you got there. Silence in Twain. There you go. Unclaimed Territory, $2. Ranging Raptors, and a Sanctum Seeker. I have a bad connection. I'll hold on for a second. Snap back. Whenever a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That would be crazy if you can do like a white-black vampire deck. That'd be pretty cool. And that's it out of this one. Spell period. Alright, so we have Belligerent Brontodon. Yes, Edgar, basically. There you go. Edgar. Him with Edgar equals broken. Stormfleet Spy. And another Fathom Fleet Captain. Alright. Forest and Treasure. Oh, man, we're getting down there. This is the 4th to last pack. We want to pull... We gotta get another Mythic, at least one. At least one. The Archer, the Deadeye Plunderers, and the Fell Flagship. Pirates you control get +1/+0. Whenever Fell Flagship deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. And, ooh, Sailor of Means? At least we got another foil. When it enters the battlefield, create a colorless treasure token with sacrifice and add 1 of any color to your mana pool. Flagship. And we'll separate the uncommons. I'm keeping all my uncommons for now until the Pro Tour, and we can see hopefully some go up, and we can get a little more money back out of them. But stuff like Unclaimed Territory, you're probably only going to get 1 a box. 2 would be pretty high. Pillar of Origins, Stormfleet Arsonist, Glorifier of Dust, Duska. Raider's Wake. Well, you know what that means. If that's in front, that means we have another flip. Search for Azcanta. Nice. So, Search for Azcanta was around $5. And it's, look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. If you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you may flip it. And it becomes like a Scry 4 almost. You reveal, look at the top 4. You reveal a non-creature, non-land card among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest into your bottom of your library. So that's 5 flip cards, mind you, out of that box so far. But only 3 mythics. So something... Which cards? That card's nicked on the bottom. Yep, the way they cut it. I don't think I'm going to be able to focus very well on this like that. It's just a very dirty cut. Oh! Alright. We'll take a second one. And Revel in Riches. Revel in Riches. I believe that flip happens at instant speed. I do believe so. I could be wrong. If you guys know, chime in. But I believe that it's when that happens. So as it says, if you have 7 or more cards, you may flip it. So it's just a bad cut. And we have Revel in Riches, which is whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, create a colorless treasure token. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 10 or more treasures, you win the game. So there's a lot of ways to build treasures, and you can just sit on them, which is pretty cool. It is a sorcery speed. I asked the judge, it's actually upkeep. Okay. Well, it is at your upkeep speed. But at least we got that, which I think was worth $1.50, $2, and then another Unclaimed Territory. And this is the last pack out of this box. So it'd be very strange to hit only 3 mythics, although we did hit 2 of the top ones. So, no, I don't think so. Crave, Montresor, Dire Fleet Captain, and Old Growth Dryads. I saw the tip of it, and I was like, oh my god. But it was not. Old Growth Dryads. So only 3 mythics in that box. That's weird. That's definitely low side. Again, I mean, between the two, you have almost $40 in just these 2 cards. But on the low side. But 2 great hits out of that box for sure. Saw the tip. So we have the Buy a Box pack. And we have the Honor Guard again. Now, there you go. That's nicked right out of the top. See that? That's nicked right out of the pack. I don't believe there's a mythic flip. Honor Guard. Concealed Courtyard. That's not a bad pull. I'll take it. Couple bucks. Canyon... Oh, listen. Lands are lands are lands. Always need lands. And the Hydra. I don't know if... I think it was the Excavator. Was the one that was a couple bucks. But... Not bad. Whoa! Spell Swindle. Foil rare. 2 for 2 packs foil rares. That is sweet. Alright. Very nice. We'll take that. No questions asked. Spell Swindle. A Reverse Engineer, which was a promo, so I think that's got to be worth a couple bucks, right? Might be worth $1, $1.50, which is a good uncommon. So artifacts you can help cast each artifact you tap create is one less. So essentially, heavy artifacts decks, Tezzerets, blue decks, you could pay 2 and draw 3 cards. Forest, Island, and the Avatar again. So that was a pretty good pack, if I do say so myself. Those were some good cards. All right. Foil $8. So in Foil Swindle alone, I almost made my money back. Concealed Courtyard is between 3 and 5. Canyon Slow is probably around 2. Because these are quote unquote, what's up, Fifth Moon, collector foil lands. They're going to be printed to oblivion, so my guess is they'll be worth about $0.25 to 50 cents by the time Ixalan runs its course, but they might be worth like $1 or $2 now. I mean, personally, I would still go for the, what's it called? I would still go for the full art foils, and each land is the same. They only did one of each. So, either way, not a bad box by any means. I'll have to go search through this. I'll have to search through all my uncommons, but a lot of flip cards. Some real solid pulls in that box. And double foil rares. That was pretty good. Double foil rares. I should probably have sleeved Carnage Tyrant, right? I mean, it's a $20-something card. Probably should have done that right off the bat. Surprised no one yelled at me. Yeah, we have a couple Duresses. The Unclaimed Territory. 3 Duresses that I pulled out of that box alone. Only 1 Walk the Plank. So, a couple good uncommons of note. Vraska has got to get put into the binder. She's not going anywhere until I pull another copy of her, for sure. And here are the other uncommons, which are more Duresses. Only 1 Opt. There's 2 Opts and another Unclaimed Territory. So, like I said, these uncommons you might want to get rid of in play sets or see how you can get rid of them. They're going to be printed a lot, so if you don't need them right away, I would try to trade now while the price is up for sure. I think that's really it. I think that's all we're going to do tonight. And there will be more videos coming this week. I'll probably do another Ixalan box. I'll probably do another Ixalan box for this coming weekend. And Opt is gonna go. I don't know about that because it's been reprinted. It was an Invasion, I think, or something like that. So the original one's about $2 right now, and I mean this one's gonna get printed quite a bit. So I'm interested to see what really happens. Even though it is a very good card, I think that might be like kind of sitting at like a 10-cent, maybe even all the way up to $0.25 for a common, which would be a very obviously high common cost, especially with the print runs. But considering there's no lottery cards, like Rudy says, less people opening them means, less singles. Less singles means higher prices. So, sounds good, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I have work very soon. I have to wake up in less than 7 hours. So, I'm going to get going. Thanks again for hanging out. I really appreciate it, guys. And, really appreciate it. If you can, comment or watch the video, just click on the video for me again. Get a little more support through YouTube. I'd appreciate it, and have a good night, guys.